But listen to me. Listen to me. I know it's early, but it's an emergency. It's an emergency.
There have been rumors circulating that Remy Ma cheated, allegedly, on Papoose with another battle rapper.
When it comes to famous breakups, some stories fade quickly, while others burn so hot they seem impossible to ignore. The breakup between Remy Ma and Papoose belongs to the second category. Watching their relationship unravel felt less like a quiet separation, and more like standing too close to a fire that kept growing. What started as whispers slowly turned into headlines, leaked videos, public arguments, and painful accusations that shocked fans who once believed their love was unbreakable. For years, Remy Ma and Papoose were held up as an example of loyalty in hip-hop. Their relationship wasn't perfect, but it survived things that would have destroyed many couples. They had history, they had sacrifice, they had time. That's why when rumors first surfaced, many people refused to believe them. It didn't make sense. Not with everything they had been through together. But then came the spark that turned everything into chaos. It began with quiet talk about Remy being seen with someone new. Not just anyone, but a younger man known in certain circles as Easy, also called the Block Captain. At first, people brushed it off as gossip. Remy was nearly 45 and Easy was much younger. The idea alone made people skeptical. Still, rumors kept spreading, growing louder each day. Then Tasha K stepped in. Known for stirring controversy and dropping explosive claims, Tasha K went live and changed the entire direction of the conversation. During her stream, she claimed to have proof that the rumors were not just rumors anymore. According to her, Remy Ma and Papoose were finished, and the reason involved an affair with Easy the Block Captain. That moment pushed the story from online chatter into full-blown scandal. Tasha didn't just speak vaguely. She claimed she had seen enough evidence to confirm what people were whispering about. Screenshots, photos, messages. Suddenly, fans who once defended Remy found themselves questioning everything. The situation felt messy, emotional, and deeply personal. What made it worse was the timing. Not long after the scandal became public, reports surfaced that Remy Ma and Papoose had officially filed for divorce. For fans who followed their journey for nearly 2 decades, that news hit hard. This wasn't just another celebrity breakup. This was the collapse of a relationship people believed in. Shortly after, clips began circulating online showing Remy visibly upset. In one moment, she appeared reflective, emotional, and drained as she spoke about her relationship. Her words sounded tired, like someone who had been carrying emotional weight for a long time. She talked about nights spent sitting in motels, about phone calls that lasted for hours, about moments where communication felt strained and exhausting. Even without naming names, it was clear that something had broken between them. Despite the emotion, many people couldn't ignore the scale of the betrayal being suggested. Sympathy existed, but so did disappointment. People struggled to reconcile the Remy they admired with the woman now accused of stepping outside her marriage. To understand why this breakup shook so many people, you have to look at the full picture. In the entertainment world, relationships live under constant pressure. Fame magnifies every mistake. Privacy barely exists. Rumors spread faster than truth. Still, even in that environment, Remy and Papoose stood out. Their story wasn't built on glamour alone. It was built on loyalty. They met back in 2004 through a mutual friend, DJ K Slay. According to Papoose, Remy was the one who showed interest first. She reached out through their mutual connection and made it clear she was intrigued. That introduction sparked not only a musical connection but a romantic one too. Their bond deepened quickly, but life didn't make things easy. A few years after they met, Remy was incarcerated. Many relationships would have ended right there. Distance, stress, and time break people apart. But theirs didn't. Instead of walking away, Papoose stayed. He supported her through visits, phone calls, and long stretches apart. At one point, they even planned to get married while Remy was still locked up. The wedding itself didn't happen the way they expected. There were complications, delays, confusion. But even that unusual situation showed how serious they were about each other. It wasn't a fairy tale, but it was real. Over the years, rumors tried to tear them apart more than once. Claims of cheating surfaced before, yet each time they stood together. Papoose was vocal about protecting Remy's name. He often reminded people that the internet doesn't always tell the truth. He showed up for her consistently. He took care of family responsibilities. He stayed involved during her incarceration. He made sure their home remained stable. For many fans, that level of dedication felt rare, especially in hip-hop culture. When they announced they were expanding their family, it felt like proof that their bond was stronger than ever. Love people believed had won. But life has a way of testing even the strongest connections. As the recent scandal unfolded, things didn't calm down. Instead, they escalated. Tasha K released another video claiming she had been approached for a sit-down interview by Easy the Block captain himself. According to her, the interview came with conditions that raised red flags. The price was steep, $10,000. What made it stranger was the demand that the interview be hosted on Easy's own platform rather than Tasha's. That detail didn't sit right with her. When she questioned him about it, his responses felt hesitant and inconsistent. He appeared to backtrack, adding to suspicion rather than clearing it up. Even more confusing were their social media connections, which contradicted Easy's claim that he didn't know who had contacted Tasha. The inconsistencies made people wonder what was really happening behind the scenes. As these revelations surfaced, the spotlight on Remy and Papoose grew harsher. Their relationship, once admired, became the center of constant debate. Fans dissected every clip, every post, every absence. One moment that stood out was Papoose's appearance at Busta Rhymes' career celebration. Remy was noticeably missing. That absence spoke louder than any statement. While Remy tried to downplay the situation, calling it typical battle rap drama, the damage had already been done. Photos allegedly showing Remy and Easy together only made things worse. The rumors no longer felt distant. They felt real. To be continued. As the rumors kept growing, the situation moved from quiet speculation to loud confrontation. What once lived in comment sections and private group chats suddenly stepped into the spotlight. This was no longer just about leaked photos or anonymous tips. It had become something public, emotional, and impossible to control. One of the moments that truly shifted public opinion happened during a rap battle. Gig Gotti, known for not holding back, used the stage to confront Remy directly. In battle rap, personal shots are common, but this felt different. It wasn't clever wordplay or playful disrespect. It sounded personal. Gotti questioned Papoose's absence and hinted strongly at betrayal. He brought up Remy's situation in a way that made the crowd uncomfortable, not entertained. What made the moment hit harder was the context. Papoose had always been known as Remy's biggest supporter. He stood beside her when others walked away. He defended her name when rumors tried to stick. For someone to question his absence publicly made people pause. Many fans watching didn't even focus on the bars anymore. They focused on Remy's reaction. She stood there listening, clearly affected. She didn't brush it off. She didn't laugh it away. Her body language told a story that words couldn't hide. It felt like something had already broken long before that moment, and the battle simply exposed it. Clips from the event spread quickly. Social media lit up again. Some people felt Gotti crossed a line. Others believed he said what many were already thinking. Either way, the damage was done. The conversation changed overnight. Fans who once defended Remy began asking questions. Not hateful ones at first, but curious ones. Why wasn't Papoose there? Why hadn't he spoken up? Why did everything suddenly feel so quiet on his side? Remy eventually responded to the rumors online, asking people to stop spreading what she called easy lies. She tried to frame the situation as typical battle rap drama, suggesting that people were reaching too far into something that wasn't real. But by then, the story had grown beyond her control. Another moment that fueled speculation was Papoose attending public events alone. One appearance in particular stood out. He showed up at Busta Rhymes' career celebration without Remy by his side. Normally, that wouldn't mean much. Couples don't attend every event together. But in the middle of rumors like these, absence becomes loud. Fans noticed. Photos circulated. Comment sections filled up. People pointed out that Remy was nowhere to be seen. Some tried to explain it away. Others saw it as confirmation that things were not okay behind closed doors. Then came Tasha K again. She released images that allegedly showed Remy and Easy together, in a setting that didn't look professional or accidental. Whether the photos were innocent or not didn't matter at that point. The internet had already made up its mind. Every new piece of information felt like another brick added to the wall between Remy and public support. The situation became even messier when rumors surfaced about an altercation involving Easy and Papoose. Nothing was fully confirmed, but the idea alone added fuel to the fire. People imagined confrontations, arguments, and private moments boiling over into real-life tension. As the drama unfolded, another voice entered the conversation: Charleston White. Known for his controversial takes and blunt delivery, Charleston White didn't shy away from addressing the situation. On his platform, he spoke openly about Remy, Papoose, and what the scandal represented to him. He framed the story not just as celebrity gossip, but as a reflection of modern relationships. According to him, Papoose had done something rare. He stayed loyal during Remy's incarceration. He stood by her for years when many men wouldn't have. To Charleston, that level of commitment meant something, and seeing it possibly thrown away felt wrong. He pointed out the age difference between Remy and the younger man she was rumored to be involved with, suggesting it added another layer of disappointment. Not because of age itself, but because of what it symbolized to him: impulsive choices replacing long-term loyalty. Charleston